All right, everybody, it's Jason24CF for EventHubs.com here at Youmacon 2013 with the CEO of Apex, Mr. Johnathan Lugo. Sir, how are you?
Doing really good, Jason. How you been?
Doing good. I just found out that Smash was #2 and #3 in entrance of the fighting games here, beating out Marvel, beating out Injustice, beating out Tekken, Cross Tekken, and only Trail Street Fighter. But that's a great accomplishment in itself because for some reason Smash doesn't get the respect in the fighting game community.
Well, that's true. Smash is one of those games that's played by everybody. No matter how, it's like you can play it 100 different ways, but every way is correct. And people who go to conventions, people who just love video games, they like playing Smash. They want to play with Mario. They want to play with Peach. And the competitive players like it because it's fun to play, and everybody generally has a great time. So, as far as respect, I feel that the fighting game community is respecting us more and more as they see how big our community is, especially with the Smash documentary, and with Apex especially. So I see that those days of not being respected are coming to an end.
Now another thing also was the crowd was hyped for the Smash Grand Finals, where Injustice, people are sleeping. I mean, is that your way of saying take that FGC?
Well, I wouldn't say take that FGC, but I will say that once you see how we do things, we're not any different. I can tell you a story. One of the biggest most hype things, it would be a crew battle for Melee, especially between East Coast and West Coast. We're talking about old school Marvel 2 style, like beef, but at the end of the day they all shake hands. But we have people who just love watching these games, and it showed. We can make any game, we can make any event hype when we're added on there.
All right. Now another thing that was mentioned to me was there's a possibility of Smash joining the MLG series. Do you know anything about that?
I know that from what I was told that I can disclose, it was a deal with Nintendo of America. I don't know if it's official yet. I know that it's in the talks right now.
So it's just in the talks. It's as percentage-wise, where would you say you think it's at from sources telling you things?
I would say only 50% because I have not heard of Nintendo of Japan, the people who do make the final decision working with them. But I wouldn't put it past them only because of the relationship that MLG has with the community. So it would be a really good opportunity for us to grow from there.
And definitely, and also it'll be another stepping stone because there'll be Smash will be on the MLG circuit. And currently, there is no fighting game on the MLG circuit. So again, that could possibly be another take that FGC?
No, to keep it politically correct, I just want to thank all the FGC people for supporting Apex. No, in all seriousness, it's not take that. It's not we're better than you. It's, we're given these opportunities. And every opportunity we've had and people have seen, we've run with it and we've made it great. Our Smash documentary, Evo, Apex, MLG, when we were there in the past, even when MLG dropped us, we still kept strong and pulled together. That's what makes us great, and that's what I encourage every community to do, you know what I mean?
Also, your game doesn't have the issues of getting patched over and over and over, so that's a good thing, because patches seem to push fans away. For example, like Injustice. So I'm not trying to throw salt on them, but their grand finals had nothing on Smash at all. It is night and day.
Well, one thing about patches, and this is my personal belief on it, when you're patching a game a dozen of times, it's going to end up like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and all that, where people are just going to, like, casual people are just going to stop buying it and stop playing it because it's just going to make if you can't get good, you got to wait till the next version or wait to this. I believe in, once the game comes out, that's how it should be played. Obviously, a lot of the newer fighting games, they're patching it now, but, a lot of these issues that they have should already be, in my opinion, should be tested out beforehand. One great example of a great game that, even though they patched it, it's still great, DOA 5. DOA 5 Ultimate gives you, I believe, new characters, new stages. They balance it out a little bit, and everybody loves it. And, DOA went from this game that people made fun of to now, like, everybody respects it. That's okay. When, you're patching it over and over and over again, people are going to lose interest, and that's what I see, the future is if they continue the trend.
Now, with any new tournaments that are on the way for any Smash games, because I know there was one mention for RG Gaming. But when is Apex taking place?
Apex is January 17th through 19th in Somerset, New Jersey. It's going to be, as everybody knows, the largest Smash tournament in the world, one of the most premier fighting games, as well as one of the biggest Pokemon grassroots events. So, you know, I encourage everybody to go there. Our website's www.apex-series.com. You can register there, and we have a lot of pop bonuses. We're going to announce more pop bonuses hopefully soon once we get everything signed. But, you know, everybody should definitely go there. Melee, Brawl, 64, and 64. You think this is hype? Go watch some 64 players. Those dudes they go deep, man.
Now, you mentioned something about Pokemon. Will Nintendo hook you guys up and get you guys any hidden characters for the new Pokemon X and Y?
I cannot confirm nor deny. No, I really can't say because we haven't had that. I haven't had a discussion with them about that yet. All I can say is that Nintendo knows about us. They love us, and I love them. I love all video games, and I support everybody. And that's not even a political answer. That's just a general point of view. Got to support everybody, because if you don't support everybody, they're not going to support you. Just real life right there.
And aside from Smash, there's also going to be other games at Apex, right?
That's right. We're going to have, obviously, Marvel, AE, Injustice, King of Fighters. We're going to have, apparently, the Evo champion will be there for King of Fighters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I see on my Facebook. I hope it's true, but cross my fingers. But I think it'll be fine. Obviously, we got Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Namco Buddies for Life. But, you know, we have those games, Pokemon VGC, the video game, and the Pokemon trading card game.
Any chance of Killer Instinct being there?
Killer Instinct is something that we are discussing as a side tournament. We do have several side tournaments that we're putting together, but that's more community-based, so the community will have the space for you guys. If you want to run it, we'll be happy to have you guys. And, you know, I support new games. I want every game to grow. So if people want it, just message me on Facebook or message me on Twitter at @Apex_AlexStrife, or just hit me up, apex.series@gmail.com. You know, we'll go from there. And worst case scenario, we'll have a casual setup, you know, based on, you know, how everything goes.
And one last thing, Youmacon, how's it been treating you?
The Youmacon staff have been very great. I loved coming here last year, and I really love this year. Such an improvement, and I feel that, you know, it's only going to grow from here. And I can't wait to come back here and get back to work.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. And we out.